Big Mike here with
Hayes Entertainment.
today's episode. We are going to the NCAA. We got Kiara, Zanon. We got Josie, Bothun. We have Olivia, Wallin, and Maddy, Samoskevich. Here we go, guys.
If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button.
I'm Kiara, Zanon. I play at Penn State, and I'm on I Only Touch Greatness.
My name is Olivia, Wallin. I play for Penn State, and I'm on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Josie, Bothun. I play for Penn State, and I'm on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I'm Maddy, Samoskevich. I play at Quinnipiac University, and I am on I Only Touch Greatness.
If you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
If you're looking for a bar that also only touches greatness, head on over to the John B. Pub. They got the best food in town, best chicken wings, best steaks, best beers on tap more than anybody else in town. They got great staff. Tell them Ryan Hayes sent you. It's located on Austin Avenue, the John B. Pub.
The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Kiara, Zanon back. She's had the best chances in overtime. Zanon got on Malotny. Kiara, Zanon scores!
Zanon, known for her game-winning goals, even as a freshman.
Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver.
Back up.
Get down or lay down.
Long pass from Hemminger trying to find Farmersberger. Instead, Penn State picks it back up the other way. Here's a shot. Score! Out of nowhere, the Nittany Lions tie the game. It was a weak club shot that went right through the wickets of Small, and Olivia Wallin in her first game as a Nittany Lion has her first goal, and we're tied up at 1. Pick the puck back up, skate backwards into their own end. Long pass from Hemminger.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Hey.
So
Thank you. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm Ryan, by the way. It's nice to meet everybody. And this is Mike that you've been talking to. Thanks for giving us the time today.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to get started here. We're just going to ask you a bunch of questions about hockey. So thank you very much for taking the time. And we'll get started here. What made you guys get into hockey in the first place? And did you guys play any other sports growing up? We'll start with, we might as well start with Madison and then go Kiara, just because I can see it on my screen that way, Olivia, and then Josephine.
Okay. Well, I got into hockey just because, like, my older sister, she started playing and kind of showed the game to me and my twin brother when we were younger. So it was a really cool experience. And my dad also played in high school. And other than that, I mean, when I was younger, I quit hockey for a year and played softball. But then, yeah, that's about it. I didn't really play any other sports growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was kind of a family thing too. My dad played up until college, and then my older brother played, and then my younger brother after me. And then I played lacrosse and soccer. I played soccer all the way until I went to prep school and high school. And then I played lacrosse for a year, but I wasn't a big fan of the no contact stuff. So that only lasted a year.
Okay.
I love it. I'm a huge lacrosse guy, so I hear you.
He just runs up and down the floor and doesn't do much.
Pretty much same thing as Kiara. My dad grew up playing hockey. He played till juniors, and then they put my older sister into it, so they put me into it. And then I also played soccer growing up, and I loved soccer, but I quit soccer for hockey. And then I played a few years of box lacrosse.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing for me. Hockey is like really big in my family. And I played soccer in high school for a little bit, but then I just kind of focused mainly on hockey after that.
Okay. And we'll do the same thing for everybody here. Any nicknames, and what's your favorite jersey number and why?
Nick, I have a bunch. They call me either Mamo, Samo. A new one's been Ringer. Long story behind that one. And then my favorite jersey number, probably either 7 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a few over the years. Nothing that really sticks. Coaches kind of tend to have different ones, but for coaches, it's like Z. Friends and stuff, it's like Keeks or something like that. Favorite jersey number, definitely 11. That was my dad's number. And then I've worn it like my whole life.
Is that what's on the wall right there?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, okay.
Growing up, everyone called me Liv, but recently my coaches call me Wally or Wall. My favorite jersey number is 7 because I have a birthmark on my back that looks like a 7, so that's why I picked it.
That's pretty unique. I like that.
I'm just called like Josie or Jose, and my favorite jersey number is number 41 because my mentor Nora Ratu, she was number 41, so she's really influenced me in my career. So I really.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi must be doing pretty shitty right there in the spot that you're at there. But we'll move on. I got a easier question for you. Favorite color of Gatorade?
Probably blue.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called. It's the white one. I don't know what it's called
Yep.
though. I like that.
I'd have to say light blue.
Okay.
Yeah, blue for me too.
Okay. Mike, one
Good.
thing I'm noticing with the ladies here, you guys are smart. You always know to put it on to mute. Like, I've never seen this. Everybody else, every other people we have, it's like everybody talking over people. And the first time the ladies finally come and they boom, they're putting it on mute. It's nice.
That's 2020 for you.
Yeah, right. You guys know what you're doing.
I guess the guys aren't that smart.
Yeah, that's true too.
Who do you guys meet your game after or try and play like?
Recently, I've been really into watching Cale Makar just because like his talent amazes me every time I watch him, and he's just such a skilled player, like all around.
I think this one could go in a lot of different directions because I think there's like people I watch and kind of idolize and try to take things from, but I'd say like model, probably Anze Kopitar. It's not like a huge name, but someone that like I feel like is really smart and thinks the game very well, and he can also make plays and finish. So he's kind of like a 200-foot player that I like to try to model my game after.
Good choice.
Mine is Jerome McGinley because he's a power forward and I view myself as that. He can put the puck in the net, which I like to do, and he's also gritty in the corners. So I try to model my game after him.
Another good choice.
Yeah.
For me, Jonathan Quick, just because he plays so athletically, and I feel like my style is a lot like his, and he's just an admirable goalie.
Okay.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
Sorry, did you say animal?
Yeah, if you were an animal, what would you be?
It's actually an NHL draft scout question. They like literally your brother will get it for sure. It's guaranteed they're getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like such an easy question, but I just can't think of something. Someone else go. I have to think of this.
I have no clue. I literally I was thinking the whole time she was talking, couldn't come up with something.
Nobody?
This is a tough one.
Okay.
Tough one. You hit him with a tough one. We'll go to Kiara here. You scored the golden goal in overtime to win the gold medal at the 2020 IHF World Junior Championships for USA over Canada. Take me back to that goal and that game.
Obviously it was probably one of the most special moments I'll have in my lifetime, something I'll remember forever. But I think that the goal itself was just like, honestly, it was at the end of a long shift and I was looking to change. But then they had a forward near the blue line and there was like kind of a 2-on-1 with me and Maggie Nicholson, and we poked the puck away and it was kind of like a 2-on-0. So I didn't really have to do much, but it was probably one of the most exciting, exhilarating moments that I've ever had.
Okay. Mike, where'd you go? Okay. What about favorite movie about sports?
Probably Miracle.
Okay.
I'd say the classic Miracle.
Miracle or Moneyball.
Yeah, I like Moneyball.
Definitely Miracle.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What are you majoring in at school?
I'm undecided right now, so I'm kind of just like testing the waters of different majors. So hopefully soon I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna major in business administration and then try to get a few minors like in sports studies and then kinesiology because I want to stay in sports, so probably something like sports management or something like that.
I'm currently an undecided as well, but I'm going for a civil engineering major right now.
Okay.
But it could change.
Criminology for me.
Okay. I'm back, by the way. That Wi-Fi screwed up there for me.
Yeah,
Sorry
well,
about that, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
This one's for all you guys. Take me back to your first NCAA goal, and for Josie, obviously your first win.
Yeah, I mean, it was just such an amazing feeling and something that like I'll remember forever. And it kind of was just like a pass from the corner to me in the slot, and it was just like a quick shot. But it was just like I'll never forget the feeling I had when that puck hit the back of the net. So it was just awesome.
Obviously it was just like she said, so special, but mine was kind of like a battle in front of the net, or I kind of took it from below the goal line and I think I slammed it or like 3 or 4 times to try to get it in. So it wasn't a pretty goal, but it was still really special.
Goal's a goal.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine was something I will never forget. I got the puck off a Syracuse girl and I actually meant to shoot it top shelf, but when I went to shoot it, it hit the girl's stick. So it fluttered and it was just a weak shot. And I was like, no way this is going in. And the goalie opened up her pads and it slipped 5-hole. Obviously not the prettiest goal I've scored, but I was just happy that it went in. Like complete luck.
My first win was actually the first game we played as a team. And I just remember being so nervous for that game. But I was just so like, once we won, I was so ecstatic and I was just like super happy to experience that with everyone around me. So it was amazing. Like I said, yeah, I'll never forget that.
What about a go-to celly? Do you have a go-to celly? Because I'm going to beer league hockey and I'm doing You Can't See Me, John Cena. I'm celebrating, doing the salutes. And they hate me at beer league.
I can't say I'm a big cellier.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm a classic, just hands up in the air, not a big cellier. I don't think anyone on our team, especially Liv, is not a big cellier. We're pretty like classic, just hands in the air if you're Liv, literally nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say my celly is no celly.
Well, that's what happens when you lead the team in goals, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably what happens. You guys get used to scoring goals. I only score once or twice, 3 times a year. I'm more of a grinder. But I'm like Brad Marchand, but you guys are lucky you get to score the goal, so you get to celebrate. So you don't need to celebrate every time like I do.
You kind of get surprised when it gets in the back of the net. You
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah, the goalie's as surprised as I am.
Hey, Kiara, 30 points in 21 games as a rookie. Also National Rookie of the Year. Congratulations on that. First Penn State ever. And also CHL Player of the Year. Tell me about those awards and what that meant to you.
I mean, obviously they're big honors and really incredible to get. But I don't think I would be able to get those without my teammates, without my line mates, without my coaches, without everyone around me. Because they're, I mean, they're obviously considered individual awards, but I think all around they're team awards, and something you can't do without those like right by your side.
And another one, obviously, the Patty Kazmaier Memorial finalist for top scorer in the NCAA, or top player in the NCAA, sorry, and you're the only rookie. That's a huge accomplishment. Good luck for that one. Is that announced next week or 2 weeks from now?
Well, they announced the final 3 today. So.
Oh, did they? Okay, okay. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, Ryan.
If you could sit down for dinner to meet anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
Someone else can start this one.
I think mine's classic, but I think I've just looked up to him so much. I'd say Sidney Crosby. I'm a huge Pittsburgh fan, and I've literally watched him from day one. So I'd say probably Sidney Crosby.
Okay.
Olivia or Josie?
I was gonna say Wayne Gretzky, just to pick his brain a little and see how he sees the game and how he did it, and just learn from him.
Okay.
Dominic Hasek probably, because I don't know, my dad like would always show me videos of him just coming out and poke checking everybody. So I think that guy's pretty like hilarious.
Oh yeah, flopping around, making unreal kinds of saves. Most of the time with no stick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna go with Cale Makar again, just because like I'd love to pick his brain. Like his hockey sense is just so amazing to me, and like I feel like I could learn so much from him.
That's a great choice. That kid's a stud, man. He is so good.
Yeah, he is. Great one. But hey, why don't I shoot another one here, Mike? Or do you got?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. The karaoke one. If you had to sing one song to win karaoke, what song are you singing? $1,000 on the line.
Definitely This Girl Is on Fire.
Okay.
I am probably the worst singer ever alive, but like if I was forced to do this, it's kind of like an odd song, but it's an old Dark Horse, because when I was at prep school, we would do this all the time on the bus, and me and my roommate had like a duet, and we did this song, and it was just the funniest thing ever because it was so bad, but probably that.
Okay.
Definitely some kind of country song. Maybe like, I don't know, like One Man Band or something like that. I don't know.
That's what she's always singing in the shower. If we hear her, we're kind of
I'm a loud singer in the shower.
So loud.
The Old Dominion. Nothing's wrong with Old Dominion. I love that.
Yeah, getting some practice.
I honestly have no clue. The too many songs come to my mind. I just can't pick one.
Okay. Olivia, the only Canadian girl in here, born in Vancouver. Were you in here long, or did you go to Ontario right away to play hockey?
No, I was born in Vancouver, but my parents moved when I was 2, so I didn't really experience Vancouver.
Okay.
Well, we'll accept you.
Yeah. This one is for Maddy. Maddy, obviously, how much battles did you have growing up with sister Melissa and Mackie as a twin?
Oh, we'd have battles all the time, like almost nightly when I was little. But there's this one story that I'll never forget where me and my brother were in our backyard rink, and it had to be like 9 o'clock at night. And we were both young. We were in like middle school. and we were doing one-on-ones, and he would do a move on me and bring his stick up, so it would always hit me in the face, and I like kept yelling at him to stop. So then finally I yelled at him, and then I was like, okay, I'm done, like I'm gonna get hit, and he was like, no, come on, like let's do one more, I want to practice this move on you. So like I let him, and then he comes down, sure enough, brings his stick up, whacks me in the eyebrow, and I started gushing blood, had to get rushed to the ER. And like now I have a scar, so it just like I remember that story, and it's something that I tell everyone because it's funny, because like he wanted to keep battling and like had to win, so it's funny.
Of course, well, it helped you it made you tough, so it worked.
Yeah, exactly.
You've also represented your country. What was that like?
Yeah, it was an awesome experience, something I'll remember forever. But like my teammates were awesome, like Kiara. Like I just met so many friends that like I still talk to today. So it was just an awesome experience.
Okay. And this one's for Josie. Congratulations for goaltender of the year finalist. It's pretty impressive there. You like killed the records there at Penn State as well. Like almost all the goalie records you shattered. So great job. Congratulations on that. What's it like being named a finalist?
Sorry. I, like Kiara said, I couldn't have really done it without my teammates. So just experiencing those honors are just amazing. But I got great 5 players in front of me. I got a great team in front of me. Like it's nice to be on a team where you can rely on others and have others rely on you. Like we all know we got each other's back. So that was just awesome to experience.
Okay. Well, Mike,
go ahead.
Okay. Stick tape. What color is your stick tape?
I used to use white, but I just switched over to black like in the beginning of this year.
Okay.
I'm going white every time.
Yeah.
Classic black tape.
White.
Yeah. You know, one time beer league, I had the white tape. I tape it in white, but then I took the puck and I put it on and I traced the puck and I colored it in with a Sharpie, so it looked like I had 3 pucks on the end of my stick. Yeah.
How did that work out for you?
I didn't score, and the goalie didn't like it either, though. The ref thought I was an idiot.
This one's for everybody. What aspects of your game do you look to work on, and describe your playing style?
I would say my playing style is more like gritty in the corners, good sticks, and just like working hard to get the puck back and having good breakouts. But something that I work on is probably my offensive side of the game, like when to rush the puck up and stuff. I feel like this year I've been trying to focus more on my defenseman side of the game. So that's just something that I'm looking forward to improve for next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say I'm like a complete 200-foot player, and I really take pride in like the D zone. I think that's really important, so I try to focus on that. And then I think I'm more a playmaker, and then obviously like I'd really like to work on becoming more of a shooter and having that threat. But yeah, I think working on my shot, and then working and always having speed. I think I get caught standing still a lot and starting to move without the puck, so I get the puck with speed, and then working below the goal line. So there's a lot of things I think I need to work on, and I will work on this summer and focus on for next year.
Yeah, for me, I see myself as a gritty player. I like to be in the corners, digging the puck out and passing it to my D, but I'm also a really strong shooter. So when I get the puck, I like to shoot the puck. Something I could work on is my skating. I'm not the fastest player, and I'd like to get faster over the summer and come back next year to be stronger as an overall player. Also, I need to work on my hands a little, but hopefully that'll get better next year.
Yep.
Liv, your hands are so good.
I was just gonna say you let the leading goal scorer. I don't know.
Like facing her shot in practice is so hard. He's so good. But besides that, I'd say I'm more of like a more athletic goaltender. I feel like I can't really rely on my size. so I have to make up for it in other areas like speed. But one thing I have to work on is staying in control and making sure I'm making the right decisions when being aggressive, and also behind the net play. I feel like that's something I could work on.
How many games straight did you play?
I played all of them, 21, I think.
Whew. Wow, that's
Holy.
crazy. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
read something like that earlier, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to say something wrong here, wrong stat, and then I'd get chirped by Ryan. So
Yeah, I'll give him shit for that.
any do you guys have any pregame rituals?
Yeah.
Probably cold brew from Starbucks. Oh, and then
Okay.
I always get a bacon, egg, and cheese the morning of a game.
Okay.
I like to stay away from rituals as much as I can. I like to steer clear of those completely, so I try not to have any.
What about okay, I'll ask that next.
I like to do the exact same stretches, go through the exact same routine, and I don't like to take my helmet off. When I put it on, it's staying on till the end of the game. In between periods, it's staying on.
Oh wow, wow! Never heard that one before.
It's commitment.
Holy.
I have so many, but I think the main ones is getting Starbucks, and playing, doing racquetball stuff with Keeks, right before we get dressed.
Okay.
I was gonna ask sports franchise. Do you have a favorite sports franchise?
Do you mean like Bauer or CCM?
No. Like could be your favorite football team, favorite hockey team.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Favorite football team or favorite hockey
No,
team?
It can be any sport, actually.
Any sport. Like, what's your favorite team of any sport?
Hockey, probably Colorado Avalanche.
Okay.
And Colorado's got our favorite, Bowen Byram.
Yep.
I'm a Pittsburgh everything, so I like the Penguins, Steelers, and Pirates. So all Pittsburgh.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm a Bengals fan, so I know the pain.
I'm a huge Montreal Canadiens fan, and I love Tom Brady. Wherever he goes, I cheer for him.
Oh. I mean, I was a big fan of Brady, not very much, but since I'm a Seahawks fan, so I hate him. But I am gonna admit that I did cheer for him in the Super Bowl this year.
I did too.
Minnesota Wild girl all the way.
There you
go. Wow. Okay. Right off the map. I like that one. For the offensive people in the group here, have you guys ever tried the Michigan goal? Josie's laughing, so something's happened.
I did. Well, we were joking about it before the game, me and one of our goalies, and we were just kind of joking about it. And then she's like, "If you do it, I'll give you this, whatever." And so I was behind the net on the power play, and there was literally no one on me, and I totally forgot about it. I forgot I was gonna try it, whatever. So I didn't do it. And then the next period we talked about it. I was like, crap, I forgot. So then I went out and I tried to rush it. I was almost going full speed, and I tried to do it. It was a disaster, but I tried.
Olivia?
Yeah.
I can't say I have ever tried it or will try it.
Yeah, I'm out there at beer league hockey trying to do that as well. Man, they get mad at that as well. I just push the limits on everything at hockey here.
Our teammate Jess Cherokee does that every single practice, or at least tries.
Yeah, you got to do it when your stick tape. You got to do it when your stick tape's fresh. So you got to do it at the beginning, either in warm ups or the first couple shifts.
We're huge Canucks fans, as you can see, obviously, but Nils Hoglander's the best at it, so we're just waiting for him to finally pull it off in a game. I know he's going to do it. He's done it in every other level, so it's going to happen.
It's beautiful. I love watching it.
Me too. Hey, ladies, I just want to thank you guys all for coming on and chatting with us. And we're big fans of yours, and we can't wait to cheer you guys on for the rest of your guys' careers. We know you guys are going to be playing professional here soon, and you guys are all going to be representing your country at one point or another coming up here. So we can't wait to cheer you guys on, and we thank you very much for taking the time for us.
And hopefully we can have you on the show down the road as well.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a place to go that has the best food in Coquitlam, the best staff in Coquitlam, the best chicken wings, the best steaks, most beers on tap, head over to Coquitlam's best bar, the John B. Pub. Tell them Ryan Hayes sent you, and my dog Tupac.